You see, he's hiding better things from you. Adam dropped faith. That was a catastrophe. First of all, he was the representative of all humanity. Are you following? Yes, he was a representative of all humanity. God gave him that power. They look like us. As God represents the whole universe, as the whole universe is representative, the extended compasses of heaven is given to those whom he has created. And the progeny, Adam picks that fruit and eats it up. Immediately he swallows it. The author says they looked themselves, they were naked. Yes, they were naked because the loss of faith, it means you cannot live with God. You people, you play with the faith. I have traveled in many advanced churches all over. It is not only here, all over. Now Zambia is worse. You go down there in Zimbabwe, catastrophe. You go down south in Cape Town, for them they are carrying their Bibles, but they have never understood precisely why were they created. And what was the aim of our Lord at first? You see? They have read a lot of commentaries from everywhere, which you know. Yet the answer is there. The author, being human, he lacked the vocabulary. And these vocabularies are going to be building slowly in time, as we will know how God reveals himself. And so the righteousness of God was withdrawn. And you know, when the righteousness of God is withdrawn from a planet, it does not remain a virtue as it was before. Immediately, the state of sin, I have not said the sins, which are vexing you always on the pulpit, you are fighting. In your church boards, you are fighting sins. Sins are here. Where are they? Some of you smell them very fun. I smell sin. We are there. We are coming. That's why I am here. Don't think that simply because I am a retiree, I can be walking around. I have businesses at home. I am a very hard-working man. You see? Yes, I have my businesses to run. But if I can leave my businesses and my farm to come and tell you this, it isn't a joke and it isn't fun. At my age of 74, to be away from my home for almost 6 weeks, you see, preaching this element, it is not fun. Because of late they called you, oh, Daddy, when you were away, cow number so and so gave birth, and it is disturbing. What can we do? So don't think, after he's a retiree, let him move from one church to another and be speaking. Immediately and instantaneously, the state of sin came in. And you people, you educated enough. Get this picture now. When the state of sin, which at that time Adam and nobody could explain what it is, came in, it is going to be the symptom that it is present are the sins. Number 2. When the state of sin came, God knew very well that humans cannot remove it. Why? Because the righteousness of God is only given during creation. That means for his righteousness to come back here on this planet, there must be a second what? That's why Calvary is called a second creation in your entire New Testament. Yes. It is only God who can fight this state of sin. And you know very well what it did to him. We will cover that. It's only that you are lack of background of these things. You think he came as a picnic visitor, and there was other options. There was no another option. It had to take this state of sin away. And by the way, the moment the state of sin is removed, sin is evaporated. Sin is not a problem for heaven. It is a problem for you, because that's where your energy ends. Are you with me? Yes. All our energies end to fight a doubt. No, God help me, let me fast. The devil is tempting me to steal. No, the devil is not tempting you to do anything. You are born in the state of sin and taken you captive. Adam lost the righteousness of God and he became religious. Yes. He was always praying, offering, see, what have you. It's okay. But he could not go beyond that. You see, all of us, the commandments are there to show you that there is something fundamentally wrong. And it is only God who can pull this out. Let me ask you a very simple question. How many of you work hard to die? And fast that I'm fasting hard to die. I am working hard to die. I am jumping out at 2 a.m. to pray so that I may die. You don't do that. Because death was a free gift from Adam to us. Free. Free. It is a free gift. Yes. Whether you like it or not, it is there. You don't have to contribute anything so that death may come. And I would like to ask I have some more bad news for you, holy people. I ain't finished with you. I'm just beginning, but I ain't finished with you. When death comes to you, it doesn't want to CV. You can speak, I have been a pastor for 50 years, I have baptized. You see, if I gave you my CV, if CV was saving people, I think I would be going to... You people, when I look at you, recently the university took an audit. How many pastors have taught? And so far, they haven't finished, but I'm in 4,700 so far. Pastors, I can see anyone there. Hello, how are you doing? You see all of those. 4,700 so far the audit. Are you following me? Don't compare yourself with a few people here you convert and baptize 5 or 10. I am talking in thousands of pastors. In the whole Africa, all the way from Egypt, Ethiopia, you see Sudan, Uganda, Kenya, Congo, Burundi, Rwanda, Zimbabwe, Zambia, down Malawi. But I can't go with those CV now if the death comes to me. And I am expecting it any time, but it's okay. You see, I cannot give it a lecture that you see, I have so many credit on my account, please don't take me. It will whisper to me, your CV is impressive, but are you a descendant of Adam? And if the answer is yes, he says, come, let's go. I am only assigned to take the descendants of Adam, be they harlots, be they thieves, be they murderers, be they holy people with the Bibles in the armpits. See? That means, let me make another statement which will guide us in the future. Therefore, you don't die by what you do and what you don't do. You die because death came as from your representatives where you were not, as a free gift to all of us. Have you understood on that one? Yes. Now, many of you people, you are too quick to say, oh, if we worship, you can eat this. Yeah, eating can only perhaps live longer. But one day, I was preaching in the Kampala Central Church, a big one. And a lecturer was among the singing group at Mugerwa University, came as a singing group in a visiting singing group. They were singing very well. And they had arranged in a way that they would sing us the first stanza. And when they will come to the second stanza, it will be a solo stanza. As many of you do here, a duet or a solo or anything. And then the third stanza, all of them join. They sang the first stanza very well. And then this young man, had just got married. He was not 74. That if I collapse here, everybody will say, but his age could show. You know, people speak anything. The young man got the microphone and he said, Jesus, boo. Up here, boo. As all of us were saying, hey, mama, oh, you know the way we talk when there's a catastrophe. There was a medical doctor seated in the front row. She moves very fast to come and see what happened. Dead. Does it mean that death does not even respect the place where you are? Are you following me? Let me give you a scenario. If this boy died dancing in a casino on Sabbath, dancing with the women, hey, boo. As I know you are Adventists. Mama. He slapped him. He was dancing instead of coming to church. And God was annoyed. God is tired of hypocrisy. He slapped pew, and he fell down dead. Who saw him slap? Imaginations from the holy brains. Let me tell you people, death does not have respect of a place. Even in the church, you can die in here. Dr. Livingstone died on his knees. You see, they took me all over Zambia to show me where the Dr. Livingstone, what have you, and when you are there, they show you that this is where he was kneeling. every day to pray. A very holy man. This time he overstayed without stopping. And his helpers say, hey, what happened to him now? Why is he taking so long? They opened the door slowly. He's on his knees. Was he crying to Satan or to Jesus? Or to God? Answer. Death found him there. And he says, Dr. Livingstone, thank you for your prayers. It has no problem. But you belong to Adam. Whether you're on your knees talking to your God, you are talking to what? He's the one who said, the moment you lose faith, you shall surely pass from being to nothingness. So for him, he isn't shocked that people are falling dead on the pulpit. It is only we who say, on the pulpit? On the pulpit? This devil can't even respect the pulpit. But God said the day you lose faith between I, your creator, and you shall surely die. Why? It is not revenge. It is that my righteousness which keeps you alive will be withdrawn from you. And the source of life won't be there no more permanently. And your time will come regardless of the position and the place. You see that? Let us make humans. They will think like us. They will live like us. They will talk like us. And it was just a disappointment. And you know what happened? God crossed this planet completely out. Pastor, how long? Check the timetable for me. I stop when? 1:30? At 1? Are you sure? Exactly. That sounds reasonable, other than 1. Then the Lord came calling, Adam, Adam, where are you? We even have an idea what this man's name was. Because Adam simply means humanity. You see, humanity. Humanity. Where are you? And then far somewhere it says, I heard your voice and I ran away. And that's precisely what a withdrawal of righteousness of God, that's what it does. You see, immediately quarrelings began. By the time God was coming closer to his former good creatures, they were giving him a distance. Back off. It is you who gave me this woman. Now, the author is very interesting. There are several authors, by the way, in that, but that information isn't yours. That's why you see chapter 1 and then chapter 2, they are all similar. You see, one of them is down south, another one is from up north. But it's okay. It all says the same thing. Now, here you are. That author had told us, when Adam saw Eve, he was so happy to see, isn't it? As long as the righteousness of God was covering them. Now the righteousness of God has gone away. He says, you are the one who gave me this woman. Let me tell you, no amount of sermons, no amount of discipline in church boards can put a sinner straight. Yeah. Pastor, you can toughen, you can chase, you can say, let us review her case or his case every time to see whether you are only doing that for the sake of service, and so that the communities around may say, they are tough people. If you behave like this, they are not welcoming that. But you are not changing that person in terms of salvation, even a bit. Seriously. Give me chance, relax, and I will make myself very clear. You see? Yes. We are so gripped. Let me ask you something. Flowers die, isn't it? Do they die because they have committed adultery? Answer. Do they die because they have broken the Sabbath? Insects, have they stolen or have committed adultery? That's why they die. That means your death is supra-works. You see? You can be very innocent and you die. One day I made a good pilgrimage journey to Battle Creek, Michigan. Who knows what happened to Battle Creek, at Battle Creek? It means you good Adventists. Who knows what happened at Battle Creek? See? You have no idea even what happened at the Battle. This is interesting. You know, at Battle Creek, that's where your church started. By Ellen G. White. Kellogg's thing is still there. So I go there as a tourist to see where my roots came from. I am a very good Adventist researcher. You shouldn't joke that I am here joking with you people. No. I am bringing you things of 45 years of thinking over this problem. So I go. Ellen G. White was a Puritan, was a prophetess. They were showing me, this was her chair, you know, when she received the vision in number, I don't know whether number 1 or 2. I wasn't cataloging visions. I said, I see. I asked my guide, can I also sit? And yeah, you can sit. So I sat. I looked up thinking that maybe something will happen. Of course, it didn't happen. That's okay. They showed me her bedroom. They showed me where she wrote the great controversy. This is where she wrote messages to the young people. What have you? Lastly, we go down and say, here she was buried. Did she die because she wasn't keeping the Sabbath? Answer. Did she die because she was committing adultery? She was a Puritan. She was a clean woman, always meditating. Bible in her hand, meditating. Every picture, even now I saw her picture there, I think. If you look well, I think you can see the Bible. But she's dead. That means death is supra works. As a holy person dies, that's the way the harlot dies. You see that? Yes. Otherwise, the prophets up to now will be living forever and ever. Then I wanted to stop when we are remaining with one more question. Then why should we live so well? Why should we do good works? All of you have an answer. Because you want to go to heaven. Isn't it? Let us see whether those good works can take us to where? And if not, why? Are you following me? If not, why? This evening, we are going to cover the reaction of God himself. Or the action. It is not the reaction. Adam was reacting. It is this woman. Back off, back off. It is all the blame is on God now. Not even a single thing Adam said, but I think we are wrong. This is because. And the woman also said, you are the one who created these snakes. You see? The snake, you see, exactly the way we do today. We will never accept responsibility for our actions unless they are so good that everybody is praising them. But when they are bad, if it was not that leader to trick me, if it wasn't the pastor who is now hating me to do this, no. Please stop those childish stories and be quick enough and face realities of your predicament. Tonight, I begin from there, which says, Adam, you have done this. God bless you. By the way, I don't conclude the sermons for the past 45 years. I just stop. So I am stopping now because my time is gone. God bless you.